In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 16, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Tigers versus Cleveland Guardians. The Detroit Tigers take on the Cleveland Guardians on Saturday afternoon in the third game of a 4-game set heading into the All-Star break. The teams presently find themselves at opposite ends of the American League Central, with the Guardians battling it out for the top spot, entering play just 3.5 games behind the first-place Twins. 2022 has been a slog for Detroit, who comes in buried down in 4th place 11.5 games back. Michael Pineda will be on the hill for the Tigers. He will be opposed by Cal Quantrill. This pitching matchup is more than mediocre. Michael Pineda enters pairing a 3.58 ERA with a 6.46 xERA while striking out just 4.5 batters per 9 innings. Cal Quantrill enters with a 3.99 ERA paired with a 4.72 xERA while striking out just 5.5 batters per 9 innings. Neither pitcher has staggering stuff, and Pineda's batted ball profile is one of the worst in the league. He ranks in the first percentile of pitchers in xERA, xBA allowed, and xSLG allowed. Pineda is due for so much more regression than Quantrill, however, and that makes me lean towards the Guardians in that one. The Guardians don't have a good offense, but Detroit boasts the worst lineup in MLB, with 8 of the regular 9-man lineup guys boasting an OPS plus below 100. The Guardians also have the advantage in the bullpen and on defense, where Cleveland ranks among the top 5 MLB teams in defensive runs saved. The Guardians have been the better side throughout most of the first half. They are looking to make amends after suffering a 4-game sweep at the hands of Detroit earlier this month. While neither side is in great form at the moment, Cleveland appears to have righted themselves just a bit after a shaky stretch. The presence of Jose Ramirez still looms large in the middle of the order. Look for him to have a big game here, as he owns a lifetime .300 average against Pineda. Detroit is in another downward slide at just 1-6 in their last 7 games, while the Guardians are 4-2 in their last 6 home games. Take the better team at home here, so the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. These are not strong offensive teams. While Cleveland is just slightly below league average with 4.26 runs per game, their lack of power beyond Ramirez makes the offense reliant on stringing several hits together. Pineda has been solid in limited work and remains a sturdy pitching option when healthy. Look for Cal Quantrill to bounce back from a rocky outing against Detroit back on 7-5. He has pitched to a decent 3.54 ERA at home this season. The Tigers rank last in runs per game and have hit the fewest home runs in the league, making them a solid candidate for the under each and every night. The under is 5-2 in the Tigers' last 7 and 5-1 in Cleveland's last 6. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Red Sox versus New York Yankees. The Boston Red Sox continue their series in the Bronx as they clash with the New York Yankees on Saturday night in the penultimate game of the first half for both sides. The Yankees have been a runaway train this season, dominating baseball with a record-setting first half. They own a cushy 13-game lead over the second-place Rays in the American League East and a 15.5-game edge on Boston. While the division is beginning to look out of reach, Boston is firmly positioned in the American League wild card race. Nick Pivetta gets the ball for the Sox here. He will take on Jameson Taillon for the Bombers. Neither of these American League heavyweights is entering in particularly good form at the moment. Both teams have dropped 4 of their last 5 games and are looking to recapture momentum heading into the break. Each team's starters have struggled in back-to-back outings, so we should anticipate some offensive fireworks here. Look for the Yankees' elite power bats to be on a struggling Pivetta from the start and help provide Taillon with an early cushion. At 35-12 through their first 47 home games, fade the Yankees in the Bronx at your own peril. The New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. Taillon and Pivetta had been enjoying solid first halves before their 2 most recent starts. With that said, Each starter has been blitzed their last 2 times to the hill, and with both of them going against elite offenses, we can expect these struggles to continue. Talon has yielded 11 runs in 10.1 innings over his last 2 starts, while Pivetta has conceded 13 runs in just 9 innings over the same stretch. With no shortage of firepower in these lineups, we can expect to see the ball flying out of the park on Saturday night. The over is trending for both teams heading into this matchup at 6-2 in Boston's last 8 and 7-2 in the Yankees' last 9. Pivetta and Talon have been 2 of the better options in their respective rotations this season, but both have been shaky lately, and this just feels like a 6-5 kind of back and forth game where we will hit a double-digit final. Milwaukee Brewers versus San Francisco Giants. The Milwaukee Brewers play the 3rd game of 4 on the base Saturday at Oracle Park against the San Francisco Giants. Milwaukee defeated San Francisco 3-2 in the opening game of their series Thursday night. Pinch runner Christian Yelich scored from third base on an infield single in the 10th inning to give the Brewers the victory. Milwaukee starter Corbin Burnes had 10 strikeouts in 7+ innings of work. The Brewers are 50-40 and hold a 3-game lead at the top of the National League Central over the St. Louis Cardinals. Milwaukee has 7 pitchers on its injury list, as well as position players Tyrone Taylor and Alex Jackson. San Francisco's loss to Milwaukee on Thursday snapped a short 2-game winning streak for the Giants, but San Francisco has won 4 of the last 6 and is attempting to remain relevant in the National League West, as well as the race for a wild-card spot in the National League. The Giants are 45-43, which is 3rd in the National League West, but trail the front-running Los Angeles Dodgers by 13 games. San Francisco has 7 pitchers on its injury list, as well as position players Colton Welker, Evan Longoria, Tommy La Stella, and Kurt Casale. The Brewers are 2-5 in their last 7 SAT games and 1-4 in their last 5 in Game 3 of a series. The over is 4-1 in the Milwaukee's last 5 Saturday games. Meanwhile, the Giants are 4-1 in their last 5 Saturday games and 12-5 in their last 17 versus a lefty starter. The under is 7-3 in San Francisco's last 10 in Game 3 of a series. Milwaukee has won 9 of the last 12 played on the road. The Brewers have won 5 out of the last 6 played at Oracle Park against the Giants. Eric Lauer has had 3 consecutive strong starts for Milwaukee, allowing 14 hits and 6 earned runs in 15 1/3 innings, with Milwaukee winning 2 of the 3 games. San Francisco has struggled against opponents from the National League Central, losing 4 out of the last 5, and at home the Giants have lost 6 of their last 8 overall. San Francisco starting pitcher Alex Cobb has been roughed up in each of the last 2 starts, allowing 12 hits and 7 runs in 12 innings pitched. Despite the rough Friday, Lauer has been pretty solid over his last trio of outings. In a total of 15.1 innings during that stretch, he's managed 6 earned on 14 hits and 5 walks. Lauer hasn't gotten a decision in any of those, though. As for Cobb, he's given up 6 earned in 12 innings during his last pair. We should have a pretty solid pitching matchup here, and I believe that Milwaukee has a solid chance at a victory today. So the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. While I expect Alex Cobb to contain Milwaukee, the Brewers are scoring runs. They have plated 16 runs in their last 4 games. The Giants' bullpen has been shaky and has fallen to 21st in the majors with a 4.15 ERA. In addition, the Giants are piling on the offense, accumulating 34 runs in their last 5 games. As mentioned above, Lauer squanders several homers, and the Giants rank 10th overall with 105 big flies on the season. The over is 3-1 in the Brewers' last 5 games in the 3rd game of a series. The wind is projected to be blowing straight out to center field at over 10 miles per hour during game time, and this total number already seems suspiciously low. Both offenses are poor, but they've been trending slightly up. The Brewers have posted a top 5 WRC plus over the last month, while the Giants rank 13th in that stat over the last month. Plus, the Giants are especially poor in the bullpen and on defense, giving an even larger chance of this being a high-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.